Welcome learners, hope you are doing well. In today's tutorial, we will be studying triangular arbitrage step by step. The main aim of learning triangular arbitrage step by step is to calculate arbitrage profit by using three different currencies. Let's come to the introduction part first. When the cross rate calculated is either greater, lower, then it should be there is a possibility for profit making without taking any risk. Yes, obviously, whenever we used to find out cross rates, we come up with two values. One is greater, another is lower, and that greater lower value seems to be a perfect chance or a possibility for making profit, and that too risk free. We do not have any risk in earning those profits. Next, arbitrage is a process of exploiting differences in the price of an asset by simultaneously buying and selling it. Yes, triangular arbitrage is a process of making profit by eliminating the discrepancy inefficiency between the actual cross rates. Next, differences in price usually occur because of imperfect dissemination of information. And those price differences is generally occur due to imperfect information, imperfect segmentation of information. Next, it gets its name from the manner in which a market participant moves from one currency to another and then to third currency so as to make a profit. That's why we used to call it as a triangular arbitrage. Let's consider an example to calculate arbitrage profit. There are three banks with the following price quotations. Bank A have yen 82 per dollar. Bank B have $1.60 per British pound, and Bank C has yen 128 per British pound. And you have yen 1 billion. Can you make triangular arbitrage? Here, now further you have to understand how to calculate arbitrage profit by using triangular arbitrage. The very first step, we have to draw a triangle and we have to quote the price quotations on three different angles. On angle A, we have quoted yen 82 per dollar. On angle B, we have quoted $1.60 per British pound. On C, we have quoted yen 128 per British pound. In step 2, we have to identify the cross rates. We have already mentioned that we have three price quotations with three different banks. In Bank A, we have yen 82 per British pound. In Bank B, we have $1.60 per British pound. And in Bank C, we have yen 128 per British pound. Now we have to identify the cross rates. How we will identify the cross rates? We'll divide Bank A quotation with the Bank B. What we observe that dollar will be eliminated, and what we left with yen per British pound. It is just like Bank C quotation, so we can say that Bank C quotation will be the cross rate. In step 3, we have to identify the implied rates. What is implied rate? Implied rates are those rates in which we have to evaluate the cross rates after identification, and we have to see that which value is greater and which value is lower to make arbitrage profit. So what we do, we have to identify cross rates first, which we have already done in the step 2. Yen 128 per British pound is our cross rate. Now we have to identify the implied rate. So we'll calculate implied rates from Bank A and Bank B quotations. We'll multiply both of these. What do we get? Yen 131.2 per British pound. So we have to compare bank C quotation with the implied rates. What do we get? We get to know that bank C quotation is at lower price than implied rates, which we have already calculated from bank A and bank B quotation, and we always prefer lower rates when we calculate arbitrage profit. Now in step 4, we will compare the two cost rates. As we have already discussed, we always prefer a quotation which is of lower value. Here we can see that there is two quotation. One is bank C quotation, yen 128 per British pound, and another quotation is yen 131.2 per British pound, which we actually get from bank A and bank B. So we'll observe both of the quotations. What we get to know that bank C quotation is of lower amount, is of lower quotation. So we'll prefer bank C quotation over other quotation. In step 5, we'll identify the two paths in order to reach arbitrage profit. So we'll see how we have to reach arbitrage profit. As we already have some amount to which we have to calculate our arbitrage profit, and we have to find out the path first. Either we have to go from bank C to bank B or bank B to bank A, or either we have to go from bank C to bank A or bank A to bank B. We have two paths. Now we have to decide which path we have to consider to calculate the arbitrage profit. Now we have identified the two paths. We have to consider bank C to bank B and bank B to bank A. Here in step 6, we have to sell yen and buy British pound at bank C. So we already have yen 1 billion with us. We have to sell those to buy British pound. We have divided yen 1 billion with the yen 128 per British pound. What do we get? We get 781,350 British pounds. After selling yen and buying British pounds. In step 7, we will sell British pounds and buy dollars at bank B. So what we do? We actually sell the British pounds which we actually get from our step 6. When we sold yen for British pounds, then we'll get British pounds 781,350. We'll multiply those British pounds with the currency with the quotation of bank A. Then what do we get? We get $1250,000. Now in step 8, we used to sell dollars and buy yen at bank A. We already get $1250000. So we will multiply those dollars with the quotation of bank A, that is yen 82 per dollar. What do we get? We get yen 102,500,000. In step 9, we'll calculate the arbitrage profit. This is the last step of calculating the arbitrage profit. Here we will subtract initial amount from the final amount we get from all the sellings and buying. What do we get? We get yen 250,000 as our arbitrage profit. So these all are the steps we have to consider in calculating the arbitrage profit. Thanks so much. If you have any questions, write in the comment section below. I'll give your answers as soon as possible. And you can find me at Instagram @adu_infinite. My email ID is reemagoyal14@gmail.com. If you want this PPT or if you have any queries, write me at reemagoel14@gmail.com. Hope you like this video. Do not forget to subscribe. Thank you.